I'm excited to be here. This is a very exciting year for me. I'm going to be a dad. Yeah, that's awesome. My wife's pregnant. I'm really excited, but also, like, my birthday's coming up. And I've been asking my wife, like, what do you get me for my birthday? And she keeps saying, I've got your gift right here. Yeah, people have been asking me, is it a boy, is it a girl? I'm like, bro, I think it's an Xbox. Really excited for that. Every time I tell somebody I'm about to be a dad, they all say the same thing. They're like, oh, kids change your life. It's like, well, yeah, it'd be weird if they didn't. It's like, hey, buddy, I know you're trying to watch Sesame Street, but Daddy uses the big TV for porn. Actually, you know what? Elmo's looking pretty good. Scoot over. I just don't want to be like an overprotective parent. Like, my mom was very overprotective of me when I was a kid. Like, I wasn't allowed to jump on trampolines because my mom was scared I'd fall off and break my neck and become paralyzed. I remember one time I was at this kid's birthday party. I was also a kid. This wasn't like last week. I was at this kid's birthday party, and like all the other kids were jumping on the trampoline, having fun. I was just watching like a little creep. And eventually the birthday boy's mother walked over to me, and she was like, Rob, don't you want to play on the trampoline with all the other kids? And I was like, oh, I can't, because if I do, I'll fall off and break my neck and become paralyzed, and then I'll never be able to walk again. And this poor mother must have thought I could, like, see the future or something. Because she just went, oh, okay, everybody off the fucking trampoline right now. This little lesbian just had a premonition. I don't like this. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to jump on trampolines, but I was allowed to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on PlayStation 2. My mom's rule, though, was I had to play that game with the sound off because she didn't want me hearing any cuss words. In that game, you can throw grenades at hookers. But she didn't want me hearing cuss words because she didn't want it becoming part of my vocabulary. And I tried telling her, I was like, Mom, I hear worse words than that in school. And she was like, no, you don't. This is a true story. She got a job as a secretary at my school. She came back after her first day. She was like, you can turn the volume up on your game. And I was like, that's what I thought, hoe-ass bitch. And I threw a grenade at her and killed my mom. No, I did have a weird childhood, though, growing up. My dad was a homophobe. One time I was at the beach with my dad, and these two guys were kissing right in front of us. And my dad looked at me, and he said, great, now I got to explain this to you. And I remember even as a kid being like, Dad, you don't have to explain your boner. Like, I get it. These are two good-looking guys, He really was a homophobe. One time my dad, he threw out a full box of Cheerios because he saw two gay guys eating Cheerios in a commercial. And then he got mad at me for not mowing the lawn. He was like, why didn't you mow the lawn? I was like, you didn't see that gay-ass lawnmower commercial? I threw that gay piece of shit out, all right? Those two guys were fucking on the lawnmower. You don't want your son kissing guys on the beach, do you, Dad? My dad was like super anti-drug too, like he always told me, he's like, if I ever catch you smoking weed, we're putting on my gloves, we're going in the backyard, and we're gonna fight. Which didn't stop me from smoking weed, I just also learned how to box. My friends are like, Rob, what are you training for? I'm like, disappointing my father. And then he finally found my weed, and I'll never forget it. He held up the bag, and he was like, what's this? And I was like, that's a new strain called Ding Ding, motherfucker, let's do this, right? This is what I've been training for. And then he just looked at the weed, and he looked at me, and he started crying. And I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry, Dad. Do you want some Cheerios, you gay little bitch? Yeah, my dad is dead now, so gays win that one. I don't know. How's that work? Don't feel bad. I don't want you guys to get all sympathetic. I have a funny story about it. Before my dad died, he said, when I die, I want you to get my tattoos removed from my body and have them framed so you have something to remember me by. Yeah, I don't know why we couldn't, like, take a selfie or something, but that was a real request that he had, so I had to honor it. I'm at the funeral home. My mom, both my sisters are crying. The funeral director's like, does anybody have any questions? And I had to be like, yeah, I got a couple questions. What are we going to do about his skin? I'd like to save some of it if that's okay. No, not all of it. I'm not greedy, just the NASCAR logo. but I am excited to be a dad. My wife's the best. She's a nurse. And she's a nurse, and I'm a comedian, which works out perfectly because she loves paying all the bills. Yeah, she told me herself. She's like, I just fucking love paying all the bills. I was like, all right, sweet, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page because these tattoos are expensive, and it's going to be even more expensive when you have to save them. So I can tell she wishes we had more financial stability. Like the other night she was like, hey, I heard Costco's hiring at $30 an hour. I was like, you want to get a second job? I mean, if that's your dream, babe, I support you, I like doing hypothetical questions in my marriage. That's always fun. I asked my wife, I was like, if a really rich woman wanted to have sex with me, how much money would it take for you to be okay with it? And she said, I don't know, probably like $1 million. And I laughed because if a rich guy wanted to have sex with her, the number for me to be okay with it is much, much lower. It's actually why I'm here tonight. Let's start the bidding at $1,000. $1,000, fuck my wife. No black guys, $1,000, fuck anybody. Is there an Asian man who'd like to volunteer? Okay. Good, you guys hated that. That's perfect. That's... I'll tell you guys something pretty crazy that happened to me this past year. I got rejected from Netflix. Give it up for me. That's fun. Yeah. They wanted me to be in this comedy competition, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. And I went through all these interviews, and everything was going great. And at the very end, they're like, all right, we're just going to do a quick background check. And I was like, yeah, no problem. I've never been arrested. Never gotten a DUI. Shouldn't be an issue. I didn't know how deep they were going to go. They found my fucking Venmo history. I think that might be why I'm not on Netflix. Can I read it to you guys? Is that okay? All right. This is what they sent back. This is what Netflix sent back. They said, the following transactions for Mr. Stant may be considered suspicious. May 2025 for crack. That's why I'm so skinny. That wasn't even the bad one. I think this is the one that got me. This was the day after Charlie Kirk got assassinated. I sent my wife money for groceries, but I put, for taking care of you-know-what. Shush emoji. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit tired on stage tonight. I get really bad sleep paralysis. And if you don't know what that is, it's when you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't move and you can't scream and you hallucinate that there's a demon in the room with you. So it's only the most terrifying thing ever. And it happens to me so much, I had to Google what causes sleep paralysis. And the first result was sleep paralysis is common with people who abuse caffeine and alcohol. And I read that and I was like, that can't be true. And then I scrolled a little bit further, and I found an article that was like, sleep paralysis is demons, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I read that, and I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew it. If only there was something I could do about it, I went down a whole rabbit hole with sleep paralysis stories. I found this one guy's story on Reddit. He said, my sleep paralysis demon won't stop fingering my asshole. I read that, and I was like, how do I get that one? Also, that's definitely just that guy's roommate, right? Just fucking... no way, bro, you have that demon too? You gotta cut back on the caffeine and alcohol. I can smell it on your ass. It's bad, it's not... And I really do have trouble sleeping, so a lot of nights I'll go out to a diner and I'll stay up late and I'll try to write new jokes. And recently I was out of this diner. It was 2 a.m. I'm writing new jokes, and the whole staff was giving me weird looks. I didn't think anything of it, but then eventually one of them walked up to me. He was like, hey, man, can I ask you a weird question? And I was like, yes, I am a comedian. And he was like, oh, you're writing jokes? And I was like, yeah. And then he went, we all thought you were writing a manifesto. This guy thought I was a fucking serial killer or some shit. And the problem was I couldn't even show him my notebook to prove I wasn't, because it was just, demons are visiting me in my sleep. Why won't they finger my asshole? All I want to do is save my dead dad's skin. Come on, guys. All right, I'm Rob Stan. You guys have been great. Thank you.